Okay, good evening, and hello. My name is Taufik and I'm gonna share about our brain on coffee. Okay, first of all, have you heard about this sentence in Korean drama? Coffee 한잔 할래요? It means, uh, would you like to have some coffee? Yeah, that's a really kind of popular sentence in Korean drama that in propose to invite someone that you like to have some coffee together. Yeah, in propose to date in the future. But in general, 30 until 40% of the world population consume coffee every day, according to ICO, or International Coffee Organization. And since the coffee is really a popular thing around us and become part of our culture and also daily lifestyle, I think this question always questioning in around coffee lovers. What does caffeine do to our brain that makes us feel awake, energetic, and also relaxed? And why is caffeine or coffee so addictive? Okay, let me explain it through sunglasses. Okay, can you see the figure on the left corner, this scene? Okay, in that figure, you can see the illustrate of our brain that on the surface of our brain, there is a spatial nerve in our brain, the black one on the surface of brain, and also the red one with initial A, yeah, A initial on it is adenosine or a molecule of tiredness that that usually binding to this spatial nerve in our brain when we feel tired, exhausted, and also sleepy. Like to give the signal from our brain to our body that we should take some rest or sleep, something like that. But during the coffee time, when we do or doing some coffee, adenosine will replace by caffeine, the main molecule that coming from the coffee that we drink. And adenosine could replace caffeine because of two biggest factor that impact to the condition. The first one, when the caffeine or coffee that we drink contain more than 150 milligram of caffeine, that impact to make caffeine replacing adenosine, and also it happened because of the structure of molecule between adenosine and caffeine is really similar. You can see in these pictures, yeah, in the corner, left corner, the structure of adenosine and caffeine marked or highlight by green line. That's the similar thing on those structure. So because of that, caffeine could replace adenosine. Even though the adenosine and caffeine have a similar structure, molecule, but their function is totally different or opposite. We can say that caffeine is adenosine antagonist. So like when adenosine bind to the spatial nerve in our brain, we could feel tired, but when caffeine binding to the spatial nerve in our brain, it will make us awake. So when caffeine take replace adenosine in the spatial nerve of brain, so we feel like caffeine started kicking it, like the figure on the right corner. But talk about caffeine effect. The caffeine effect is totally temporary. It only happen around 4 until 6 hours. After that, we could feel medical, as a medical, uh, we can say that say it with caffeine crush. It's which is the effect that we could feel after we drink some coffee. We could feel like more tired and more sleepy than before. But those are the short-term effect. There's also long-term effect that happen because of caffeine. Okay, the long-term effect on caffeine consumption, we call intolerance. Caffeine intolerance, it could be happen because our brain recognize caffeine no longer as a foreign molecule due to the high frequency of drinking coffee. As we know before that foreign molecule, it means like caffeine. It's coming from the coffee that we drink outside our body. But because of the high frequency of drink coffee, our body recognize caffeine as a foreign molecule. A change become like because of the caffeine always appear around our brain, yeah, due to the high frequency of drinking, like our brain like feel that caffeine is a natural molecule that coming from our body or produced by our body, but actually caffeine is a foreign molecule, something like that. And when we start to stop drinking coffee or we trying to less drink coffee, our brain will recognize or feel like something disappear around our brain, like like caffeine disappear in around our brain because we start to stop or drink less of coffee and give or send the signal from our brain to our body like several symptoms, something like this. This symptom we call that caffeine withdrawal symptom, such as headache, difficulty of concentrating, fatigue, anxiety, irritability, depressed mood, and also tremor. So let's limit our daily coffee intake only 400 milligram caffeine each day. Okay, let's wrap up all of the things that I shared to you guys. Okay, first one is during the coffee time, caffeine is replacing a molecule of tiredness. We call it adenosine that normally binding to the spatial nerve in our brain. And talk about a caffeine addiction, it happened because the brain recognized caffeine no longer as a foreign molecule due to the high frequency of drinking coffee. Okay, guys, it's all of the things that I could share to you, and thank you. Bye bye.